What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the Humble Sea Brewing Company, and they're out of Santa Cruz, California, and this is their Juice Buzz. So they're calling this one a triple dry hopped, hop-fused Foggy triple IPA that comes in at 10% alcohol by volume, 80 IBUs, and at the time of review, this can is just under 2 months old. I'm going to give a huge thanks shout out once again to a very good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Jesse, for this beer. So huge thanks to him. In the description box, I'll post a link to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies. He hooked me up with them. Happy that he sent me another Humble Sea beer, because last summer in the beer mail he sent me 2 of these hop fused Foggy triple IPAs from Humble Sea, and they were both quite delicious. So he sent me another one. Now this one is triple dry hopped and hop fused with Rakau, Nelson, Sauvin, Citra and Simcoe hops. So really excited to see what this one's all about. When triple IPAs are done right, I love them, and the 2 that I had from Humble Sea were done pretty damn well. So I'm assuming that this one's going to be kind of in that wheelhouse. We'll see. I like the hop combo, a couple New Zealand hops, a couple American hops, and yeah, so this is looking super light. And I always am kind of, I don't want to say impressed, but kind of blown away when their triple IPA looks so light. Just, I don't know, I'm used to them having like a darker color to them, so it's always quite impressive. So throw this over there. Yeah, that has that milky, yellow-orange color that a lot of folks enjoy nowadays. Super murky and turbid. Can't see through it. Hold it up to light. Can't see anything. About a finger of an incredibly creamy, off-white, cream-colored head that just looks absolutely beautiful. A little bit of alcohol legs as I swirled it up, but yeah, plays the role of one of these crazy, hazy triple IPAs. Let's get a nose. Now this has almost 2 months of age on it. Oh, it just smells like a saturation of different hops. There's what the hell's on the table? What is that? I don't know. There's a little bit of like a little bit of greenness. 2 months old, kind of crazy, but very slight. But there's just a lot of like saturated, fleshy, over-ripened fruits. There's a ton of stone fruit, peach, apricot. Then there is melon. I'm getting both like a cantaloupe into like a honeydew, but like fleshy melon scent. A little bit of papaya. Definite pineapple. Slight white grape character from the Nelson. But yeah, you could say, stone fruits, you could say peach, you could say apricot, mango, nectarine, and then move into the pineapple, the white grapes, the papaya, the cantaloupe, the honeydew. This is all over the place. It smells very complex from the fruit character. It's a very slight, like herbaceous, dank quality as well. And there's also a very slight touch of like a vanilla, like a confectionery, but more like vanilla. Almost giving me slight creamsicle vibes, but not like overly so. And this, as far as I know, doesn't have lactose. They don't say it. And doesn't mean it's not in there. I'm just saying they don't say lactose, and there's no vanilla or anything. So that's interesting. Could just be coming from the malt. Slight lemon lime. The citrus isn't as big in this one, but now I'm starting to get a little lemon lime. Yeah, this smells pretty fantastic. No hint of the 10%. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Jesse. If you like big triple IPAs that are just juice on juice on juice, this is you in a nutshell. Do I like this? Yeah. Tell you the first sip though, one slight issue I'm going to have with this one, because right now the flavors are fucking phenomenal. Hands down, right? But after that first sip, I'm going to say right now that this is going to be too sweet by the end of this can for me personally. It's not 100%, but like 95% that's how it's going to finish. But the flavors are phenomenal. This is absolutely delicious and kind of what you're looking for. If you're picking up a beer that looks like this, has those hops, it's a triple dry hopped, hop fused, foggy triple IPA, like this is what you're looking for. Body in this one is right in my wheelhouse for a triple IPA. It's a bit thin, probably for a 10% triple IPA, but that's what I like. This is like higher side of medium, lower side of full. This is not thick. This is not syrupy. It's not oily. It's not over the top, but it has a nice viscous kind of feeling to the body without overdoing it. So for me, that's what I like, where it's a little bit thinner than what it should be. The mouthfeel, it's soft, it's smooth, it's creamy. It's not upper echelon as far as mouthfeels go, but it's still really nice and right in the wheelhouse of kind of what you're looking for. The taste, right up front, it's just, this is very complex from a fruit character. Right in the beginning, I'm getting sweet, over-ripened stone fruits. There's peach, there's apricot, there's mango. Right after that, I'm getting a little bit of like crushed pineapple, And then that cantaloupe and honeydew melon, like the fleshy, over-ripened melon vibes. And then here's something different from this one that I'm enjoying that maybe I wouldn't have said, 6 months ago. Instead of the finish being like this herbaceous dankness that I get a lot of times, or like a floral grassiness or an earthiness, something like that, the finish has this lemon lime pithiness, like this oil, like this citrus oil, but it's like lemon lime. That's almost slightly, it's like mildly bittering on the back of the palate, but that's what I'm left with more than anything right now. Semi-dry, again, mild bitterness from that like lemon lime pith. So I'm starting to drink it, and you know what? The sweetness isn't becoming overbearing yet after like 4 or 5 sips, which is nice. I still think though, a beer like this for me at this point is probably a sharing beer. I want about maybe 8 ounces of this, or if it came in a 12-ounce can, that'd be more my speed. But I will say, if you like this beer, or beers like this, where they're sweeter, lots of fruit character, mild bitterness, this is like top tier, right? So like for what they're going for and what the style would dictate and what people are probably looking for nowadays, is like a 4.8 out of 5. It's like really good. I can't go nearly that high though, only because I know by the end of this, it's going to end up being a bit cloying for what I'm personally looking for. That said, it's still pretty fucking good. So where do I want to place this one? I'm going to take one more sip. I'm between 2 ratings. I'm thinking this is either a high 4.25 or a low 4.5. So I'm in the 4.35 to 4.4 realm. Does it really matter? No, but I just want to, it depends. What am I going to check this in on a tap? Is it going to be a 4.25 or a 4.5? I don't know. Stay tuned. You know what? I just thought about something. And this is why it's going to get a low 4.5. I didn't even talk about the alcohol here at the end. This is incredibly drinkable for 10%. I have zero warming in my chest. Is this 10%? I can't believe this is 10%. Yeah, you know what? I fucked up. I'm gonna give this in the 4 or 5 range. So pros of this one: fruit characters through the roof. The 10% drinks this is a beauty for 10%. Like, it's an absolute beaut. The body's a bit thin, but that's my preference. The mouth feels nice. Could be a little bit better, but it's fine. This is really fucking good. Humble Sea has impressed me. And I have not tried anything other than these triple IPAs. So Jesse, if you ever send another package, I would love to try something maybe like 8%, or maybe a different, if they do different styles, like something that's not a triple IPA, because these, clearly they have just done a great job with these. They're fucking fantastic. As far as triples go, these are up there with some of my favorite. You bump up that mouthfeel from this. This is like on the level of like some of my favorite other half triple IPA. So Juice Buzz from Humble Sea. I'm just gonna give this a straight 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. That's where it lands. I forgot about the ABV. And you know why? Because I'm drinking it and I don't taste any alcohol. And then I'm like, holy shit, this is 10%. How the fuck is this 10%? Well, it's 10%. So here we are. 4.5 out of 5. If you are in California, you can get your hands on Humble Sea stuff, and you haven't, do so. Price and availability. I have no idea with Humble Sea. I assume they make it, outside of California. Maybe they don't. I have no idea. Jesse, anybody else? Bud, if you watch this, if anybody knows about their distro, let me know. And then price point, I don't know exactly for this one, but I think when Jesse sent me those 2 last year, I think they're anywhere between like $24 to $26 a 4-pack, which, listen, might be expensive if you're, let's say you're in, I don't know, wherever, just somewhere on the East Coast or in the Midwest. You'd be like, what, $24 to $26 a 4-pack? It's California. Everything's more expensive, just like in New York, everything's more expensive. A lot of the triple IPAs from other half can be $22 to $24 a 4-pack, so it's not that crazy. And this is triple dry hopped, so a lot of hops are being used here. I get it. Now, if you have to buy an individual can of this and it's like $8 to $10, that's super pricey, but it is what it is. Listen, value nowadays when it comes to anything in life and anything out there that you buy, especially food and drink, is in the eye of the beholder, especially when it comes to beer. Some people have no problems paying $10 for this can. Other people would be like, there's no fucking way in hell I would ever pay anything over like $5 for that can. To each their own. But if we're talking about value as a whole, if I saw this for $6 on the can, or on the shelf, $6.50, I no problems buying this again at that price point, even though I didn't buy this one to begin with. So huge thanks to Jesse for all the beers. I only have a couple left from him to review. I have West Coast Pilsner that he sent me from a Wondrous. And I have Claim 52, another one of their heavily fruited sours. I think that's the only thing I have left. So yeah, huge thanks to Jesse for this one. Thanks to everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Like I said, if you've had anything from Humble Sea, and specifically this beer, post in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. Because despite the fact that there needs to be more bitterness for me to absolutely just go apeshit about this, I can't argue that this is delicious and kind of in the realm of what you want from these triple IPAs nowadays. Like, it hits on all cylinders for the most part, outside the bitterness, and again, that's personal preference. Anyway, till the next one. Cheers.